Hello, everyone. It's Alexis, and we're back with Create Your Future and another video, another success story. And today we have Anna joining us. Hey, Anna. How are you over there?
Alexis.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. So you guys, today we have a really exciting success story that always brings it back home for us with information about our mental diet, having your thoughts be in check, being on a strict mental diet, knowing that your thoughts are things and that your thoughts create. And this is about how one of Anna's clients manifested a celebrity to make him totally obsessed with her. So Anna, just fill us in on some of the juicy details to get started.
Hi, everyone. So this client came to me and she had seen the video of a celebrity, a really good-looking guy, a video that went viral, and everyone was sharing this video. And the more she saw the video, the more she liked him. So she decided to find him on social media. She started to reach out to these pages that were sharing this video over and over. It was all over the place. No one had any idea on how to find him, what his account was, what his name was. The video was very famous. Everyone knew the guy. They just didn't know the name or how to find him. So, and then someone had told her that the video is actually a few years old, and she started doubting, how am I going to find him? No one knows how to find him. No one knows who he is. No one knows where he lives. A lot of things could have happened in a few years. He could be married. And then she spiraled down. So she came to me and she wanted to manifest him. And I put her on a mental diet like every coach does. Like mental diet is the thing that manifests, right?
Yeah.
So so she told me that she did what I told her, and it didn't take long. A lot of people think that manifesting, and especially in SP, is a long process. Like you need to work on yourself, self-love, etc. But this client, after 2 or 3 days of very strict mental diet, found this guy on Instagram, where no one knew, even the pages that shared the video knew how to find him. She had opened the Instagram app just as usual. The video was there as usual. She went down the comment section, and a girl had commented, "Oh my God, I know this guy." And someone had asked her, "What's his name?" So she had typed the name of the guy, and my client had found him in the followings of this girl. So she she came to me. "Hey, I found the guy."
Step one was completed. So she didn't even know, right? Like she didn't know who he was. She didn't know his name, but she set the intention and she focused on finding him. Yeah.
Yes, the video was viral. The video was everywhere, and a lot of pages were sharing it, because when a video goes viral, they share it to get views, and it's just everywhere. So but mind you, that happened when she started her mental diet. Like she reached out to these pages, like these accounts. Who is he? What's his name? No one knew. As soon as she started her mental diet, that girl had commented, "I know this guy and this is his name." So everyone follows whatever you're telling yourself, whatever you're manifesting, right?
Well, and it's so interesting because you gave her the intention, right, that she had already found him. So she was living in the end with her focused thought of just that one thought of already finding him. And then her 3D reality adjusted. Like she was, right? So it's like when you're living in the end and you're having that living in the end feeling and the living in the end thought, and then consistently declaring that you're in that end. This reminds me, Anna, this week. Every week with clients, I feel like I have a new way of doing analogies for things. And this week, I've been using the living in the end, like a football team that wins is always in the end zone. So they decide that they're right, like they're in that place. So like she was in the end zone with her thoughts. She was in the living in the end, her thinking and that focused thought. And then all of like on Instagram, it figured it out for her. That was, she didn't have to like figure out the how or intend for the how or the why or all these moving parts, right?
Yeah. Instagram has 1 billion users, maybe over 1 billion users.
Right. Wow.
That video popped up and the comment and the name. Yeah. And then she found him, of course. She followed him, liked a few pictures just to let him see her, like, hello, I exist. He had came to her profile and liked a few pictures, and she was very excited. Yes, something is happening, finally. And then he disappeared.
I
know. So she went, okay, maybe I'll give him a couple of days. Maybe he needs time. He'll come back. He'll text. Nothing happened for days and days and days. And then she started to spiral down again. Oh my God, what's happening now? Why is he ignoring me? Maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe he has a girlfriend. Maybe this, maybe that. And a couple of weeks went by like that. She was just sitting and waiting for him to contact him while her thoughts spiraled down. So she came to me and I told her, like, you manifested him once out of the blue. Do that again. So I put her back on the same mental diet. She did what I told her. And again, just like the first time she had manifested him, after, she said, maybe 2.5 days of a strict mental diet, he texted her. They had maybe 5 to 10 minutes of normal conversation, like, hi, how are you? Where are you from? And then he started, like, right away telling her that he likes her. She's so beautiful. He's so attracted to her. When are you coming to my country? Maybe we can see each other.
Wow.
And it was very, of course, that was all she wanted. And he did exactly what she had affirmed. Like, he was a copy of the guy she had imagined in her mind. Completely obsessed with her, couldn't leave her alone. And she was the one who had to tell him, like, calm down, let's get to know each other. Like, it's okay, I get it, I like you too. But he was like completely obsessed with her. She was all he could talk about. And she said, I tried to, like, make him tell about himself, like, what do you like? What music do you like, etc. But he was like, yeah, whatever, but you are so beautiful. When are you coming to visit my country? Yeah, everyone follows whatever is in your mind. No one has free will. Actually, this is a really good proof that people in our lives don't have free will. We decide what they think.
Right. Well, I mean, she went from not even knowing who this guy was to finding him and then making him totally obsessed with her.
Completely obsessed with her. Like,
it's just so, it's such a good story. And it happened in like what, 5-7 days or couple weeks. Like, it was pretty quick.
You know how it happened? She said, like, when she found the video and started to like him, from there to when she came to me, it was a few weeks, like 2-3 weeks of, oh my God, how am I going to find him? No one knows him, blah, blah, blah. And then when she started her mental diet the first time, it was 2 to 3 days till she found him. And then again, she spiraled down with, why doesn't he like me? Why is he ignoring me? Again, a couple of weeks, and she came to me and she I told her to do the same thing with the mental diet. And again, 2 to 3 days. She said maybe 2.5, maximum 3 days of very strict mental diet. And he texted her.
Wow. I mean, it's such a good reminder that everyone is you push down, and that your thoughts create, and that we decide who people are.
Yeah.
That even like she had a very common thing, which all of us go through when manifesting anything that's new, is she went through a dip of, is this working?
Yeah.
Does she have this? Is this going on? All those worries and concerns. And then the moment she got back on the strict mental diet that you had given her, right, then it picked right back up. And then lo and behold, he shows up totally obsessed. It's just
completely. Yes, and the fact that she didn't spend too much time on questioning, actually, when she started her mental diet, like, is this working? Am I affirming the right things? Blah blah blah. I don't know. It's easy to question, like, am I doing this right? Is this working for me? Am I capable of manifesting? Yes, you are. But she just did that, the mental diet, and
I love. I think that's such a good point to bring up too, because what I hear from people a lot of the time is exactly what you're saying. Am I doing this right? Is this working? Is there anything else I can do to make it happen faster?
Yeah.
Am I saying the right intentions? Like, do my intentions have to be right? All of these questions that really are questioning, they come from the idea that you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like, I know it sounds crazy to everybody, but like, just don't think those thoughts. Don't think you're not doing it right. Just think like, no, I'm doing it right. Doesn't matter. I'm doing it right. Yeah. I'm doing it right. Right. Yeah.
Because when we say thoughts create, those are also thoughts. They create too. So am I doing this? Am I capable? That means maybe I'm not. Then you are creating, maybe not being capable. So it's better to not think it. Just test it.
Yeah, exactly.
Test and see if it works. Like these kind of doubtful thoughts shift your manifestation to that. Like, maybe I'm not doing this right. Maybe I'm not capable. Maybe this isn't the right affirmation. And your subconscious mind goes, okay, then this isn't the right affirmation to manifest the guy. Then we're manifesting something else now. Now we're manifesting the lack. So no, I am doing this right. This is the right affirmation. And if the affirmation is what you want, then it is the right one and it works.
Yes, I think this is so beautiful. And I'm so happy that you're saying that, because that's something that in the manifestation thoughts or things realm here that we really need to make sure that we're not doing. Because if you start doing a mental diet and then you start questioning the mental diet, then you're questioning yourself, and then you're questioning what you're doing, and all the mind hears is questioning. And then it projects the questioning and the doubting. So it's almost like, probably though, if you tend to question and doubt the process, then you question and doubt yourself in other areas of life too. Wouldn't you think? Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. And I also tell my clients, when, like, it's always pay attention to what you're thinking, because a lot of people think that mental diet and thoughts create is only about those affirmations that a coach gives them. Then if I affirm this, then it creates. Yes, it does. But your other thoughts are affirmations too. They are intentions too. So you have to pay attention to what you're thinking when you're not affirming for that specific thing that you want to manifest.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny, isn't it? Right? Because a lot of clients will be on the mental diet and then they'll book a session like, it's not working for me, Alexis. You got to give me something to do. You got to like help me out. And I'm like, So have you been on the mental diet, or are we questioning the mental diet? Because like Anna can't get in there and change those little thoughts. Like Anna's job isn't to get in there, and like you can't do that for somebody. So you really want to like think, if it's not happening what you term is like quick enough or fast enough, or you're falling off the mental diet wagon, are you really like just spending a lot of time questioning and doubting and thinking it's not working, right? Because that can like cancel everything out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, what I told this client to do, actually, because she herself was very obsessed with him, which means that she thought about him a lot. So I told her, whenever you think about him, affirm immediately, because when you affirm immediately, you kind of prevent the negative thoughts to come forth. Like, does he like me? Does he not like? Can I find him? No, just affirm that you have already found him, because your subconscious mind is going to create what you think. So you better think something that you want to manifest. So if you have already found him, that is exactly what your subconscious mind is going to create. So whenever you think about him, think you have found him. That was the first thing we did. Don't let, control your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts start to spiral wherever they go. I don't know. It's worse, of course, if they spiral down. But even if it's positive, I think when you're manifesting something and if you want something quick, have your affirmations and just affirm that. So your mind is focused only on that. Do the I have already found him first. Get that done, get that manifested, and then manifest whatever it is, like concentrated focus.
Right. So taking it kind of in steps. Yeah, taking it in steps is what you're saying too. So accomplishing one goal, and using your thoughts for that end goal, and then focusing on the next goal, which is the end space or time of that goal, right?
Yes. Well, I think if you want to go to the very end, if you have patience and want to do that, that works, of course. With this client, she just liked him. She actually didn't really know what she wanted. At first, she just wanted to find him. But, our mind likes to create images and stories, and, we imagine all the time and we talk to ourselves all the time. Right. But that you need focus to manifest. When your mind goes here a little, there a little, and it's all over the place, you're manifesting different things and it's not concentrated. So it works faster if it's concentrated, I think. If it's just one thought you're creating, it comes faster.
And keeping it simple, right? Making it more of a simple process, easier to do, and that's not so arduous, and that's not like another thing on your to-do list. But keeping it simple, I think, is really important. Now, can you tell us what you had her do? Were there specific intentions that you had her focus on? And then was there anything else that you encouraged her to do in the coaching process?
The first time, that was it. The first time she came to me and she wanted to find this guy. So the affirmation that I gave her was, whenever you think about it, think that you have already found him. It was very easy to find him. And that's it. What she did, she told me that sometimes she would feel very insecure about affirming that she had already got it. Like, sometimes it feels like a lie. You affirm something and then your brain goes, that's not true. Then she would start her affirmation sessions in future tense, like, I will find him. No, I know that I will find him. And that would bring her into this space of like knowing that, okay, this is going to happen. And then she would start affirming, I have already found him. I will find him. I know I will find him. This is very possible. No, I have already found him. It was very easy to find him. That was the first round. The second round, she came to me with thoughts like, why doesn't he like me? Why is he ignoring me? Why is nothing happening? Why this? Why that? So I stopped her, like, stop saying these things. That is exactly what you're creating. Let's do the opposite now. What do you want? I want him to be obsessed with me. I want him to be attracted to me. I want him to think only about me. Okay, great. Then those are your affirmations. He's obsessed with me. All he wants is me. All he thinks is me. And that was it. She said, okay, great. And then she went on a very, very strict mental diet, like the first time. And again, every time she would think about him, she would affirm that he's obsessed with me. That he's obsessed with her, and she's all he can think about. She's all he wants. And she also scripted sometimes. She said, I felt like scripting before bed, which is a really good thing because it gets your mind on that thought, especially scripting, like when you're writing it in hand. The process is slow, so your mind really gets to the time to think about what you're writing. He is obsessed with me. She did that a lot, and that is exactly what she got.
I love that. So she did a combination of the mental diet and the affirmations that were based upon what she wanted, which was him being obsessed with her. And then she also did the scripting right before bed. So she got into the subconscious too. Yes. So do that way. Yeah. Wow. So cool.
Those other techniques then, the mental diet, are something that I give my clients as something extra. Mm-hmm. Because yes, you can do the scripting, you can do the visualizing, and it works. But your mind needs to be on the right place during the whole day. It's hours and hours of thinking.
Yeah.
So yes, you can visualize before bed, you can visualize 10 times a day, but then you have hours of thoughts that run through your mind. It's very important what you're thinking during the day.
Right, that's the thing. It's like you can visualize and you can meditate and you can do subliminals if you want, or you can do all these 55 by 5 or whatever the heck that thing is. Like you can do the whatever 2-cut method. Do whatever you want, guys. But it doesn't mean that it negates the necessity of a mental diet. Like, right? Because you can't do a technique and then think like, oh, I can think whatever I want during the day, and that just whatever I want to think is okay. I can think those old nasty negative thoughts and still get what I want. Right?
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't work. Just remember, your thoughts create. Your thoughts always create. So, it's a good reminder to do techniques, like do whatever you want to do, but make sure that you're still focusing on the affirming and the right thoughts to get what you want. And kind of like, I always say it's like bookending, like you can visualize and mental diet, like cover all the bases. Yes. But the mental diet's the most important component, I would say.
Yeah. I think so too. That's also what changes your beliefs and your thoughts and like your basic assumptions. Sometimes we don't know what assumptions we have about things, but when you pay attention to what you think during the day, sometimes things come up that you say, "Uh-oh, this is what I've been."
I love it. That's how I feel whenever I'm doing something new. It's like I'm sitting here just living my life, just like having orange juice, right? Or having a coffee. Yeah. Uh-oh, what's that story? Uh-oh. I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a very fun process, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. And it's easy, actually. It does, especially the mental diet. Like the visualization for me is very fun. It's I enjoy it. Like it's really fun. But the mental diet is, when you get the hang of it, it's so easy. You don't need to set time off to do that. You can do that while you're driving or washing the dishes. It's with you all the time, whatever you're doing. You can think while going about your day and know that you create something good for you while you're washing the dishes.
Yeah, right. Those are really good time during laundry, dishes, and just when you're those things that we feel like are so mundane, but it's almost like you're in a meditative state. So it's also a really good time to do your affirming and focus on what you want and have those. And that's why it's really important. Like this client, Anna gave her intentions and then she knew what to focus on. Because a lot of times it's really difficult when you're in your own story or you're in your own experience to know exactly what intentions to do. So that's why I always believe like coaching is so important, because you really have to have, like how Anna was able to look in and see. It's really helpful to have someone's perspective on what to intend for, right? Because then you get, it's,
someone from the outside who isn't involved emotionally, right? Because it can create so much stress and anxiety. Like and you get soaked into this story that you can't pull yourself out of, because at some point it feels so real. It's so bad, but it's so real because it's my reality. I see it. I see proof of it in 3D. What to do? So when you have someone from the outside looking, without feelings, without being involved in the story, it's I think it's easier to catch the negative beliefs, the blocks, etc.
Oh, totally. It's so true. Well, you guys, it's obvious that Anna knows what she's talking about. She's really good at guiding her clients to getting in, like I said, that end zone, the living in the end place and space for not just one goal here, but 2 goals. And she guided the client to make him totally obsessed with her. So if you'd like Anna's help in guiding you to help you get your SP to make him or her obsessed with you, then the link for booking with Anna is in that handy dandy box that's located below. And thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Bye.